lot of work ahead of them, but I know if I was in that meeting, I would have been pretty giddy as an Avalanche player.
Middleton put the one toward the net. Fought off there by David Riddick. Puck worked off to the half wall. Jonathan Drouin dropped it back for Cale Makar. Swung it over toward Taves. Fought off by Riddick up high on the shot from the point. And draws in on that banged up fourth line for Jim Hiller. Puck at the line and whisked away. Kings on the move. Here's Trevor Moore. Stopped by Blackwood. Works to the half wall. Pass swept across, rinked wide, corralled off the wall by LaFerriere, who lost the handle. And speeding ahead, here is Sam Malinsky. Works one on at Riddick, who fights it off into the circle. Kempe ducks in and a good stick. Like always, from Devon Taves. Puck toward the net, kicked out by Blackwood. Corralled at the wall by Nichushkin. Cross ice for Devon Taves. Speeding in on the entry. Pulls up, dropped it off to the wall. Puck careens around, cross corner, past McKinnon off of his stick. And the Kings get it out to neutral ice. Flipped on for Kopitar without numbers. A shot into the glove of Mackenzie Blackwood. Couldn't work it back to the line for Taves. Now on the entry. Good stick from Devon Taves against Fiala. McKinnon goes speeding in. McKinnon with a shot. Trickled wide and wiped out of there by Gavrikov. McKinnon put the Jets past Jordan Spence and blew by him. Now Nichushkin back in on the entry, and that's harmlessly fought off by David Riddick. And couldn't get to it first, fighting with Malinsky. Gerard back on it in the corner, protecting, and off into the circle, intercepted, moving into the save made by Blackwood. Maybe it took him a little bit to just find new surroundings with a very different style of play here than he had for a dozen years. Out in front, a great chance for Nichushkin, steered off by David Riddick. Middleton, who is crashing the net. Around the wall, Moore tried to pry it free. Nichushkin back on it, swooping in near the blue line, protecting on the backhand. Shoving it on net toward Riddick. Brent Clark got harassed below the goal line, tried to work it out towards Sammy Hellenius, and then a good stick, but not out of the zone. Makar slammed on the brakes, got it back to the line. Here is Cale Makar drifting out high against Joel Edmondson, moving in on the backhand, works it out in front. He scores! Cale Makar's magic sets up low. He's got a career high 27 goals this year. Gerard breaks it high and wide. Yes, he scores! Cale Makar's stick snaps on him. He goes off for a fresh twig as Devon Taves angles in behind. Tried to bank it out. Cut off by Moore. Out in front. Byfield with a great move. Sprawling near the goal line and cleared. And now a penalty coming as well. Drouin steps in, pulls up on Edmondson. Makar to the rescue, kept it in the zone. McKinnon in behind. McKinnon serving. Out for Natchez. Seam pass. Drouin. He skates. Drouin back for Makar. Makar. One-timer. Marty Natchez makes it 3-0 Colorado. That was blocked by a crumpling Cale Makar. Back to his skates, and the pass is fed out in front. Fiala tried to tuck one home, but Blackwood made the stop. Halfway through this man advantage for Colorado. Top unit on the ice, McKinnon on the entry. Maneuvers in on Kempe on the entry. Snaps a pass off that hops away from Natchez. Back on in right point. Seam for McKinnon. One time! This power play is gorgeous! And alley-ooped up ahead, and Colton with a shot. Looking far post. Makar snaps it for Taves. In over the line. Taves with a feed. And a big save made by Riddick. A drop for Anze Kopitar. He goes spinning in along the goal line. Banks one back for Joel Edmondson with a drive. Kicked out, and Blackwood makes a couple of stops on the rebounds. Hadn't had multiple power play goals in a game in 67 games. Nichushkin went spinning. Lindgren moved it off. Nichushkin a shot. A nice save by Riddick.